Okay, this is the first installment for how to disassemble an Xbox 360 to the point of installing an ISO disc. First thing you're going to do, you're going to take up your hard drive, just set it to the side. The only three tools you're going to need is a regular number 2 Phillips bit, just run of the mill. You're going to need a T10 torx bit. That's, you know, the only thing you're going to need as far as a specialty tool. You can get these in like little bit kits at Home Depot, Best Buy, any computer store. GameStop has them. A lot of crap. And then a small screwdriver. I just use the cheap, flathead screwdrivers that you can get in like the little, little packs for like $1, $2, something like that. First thing you're going to do is flip it over to where your hard drive is actually down, and then right here there's going to be a small flip. You can hear me clicking on that. That's the easiest way. Just grab that and then pop it right off. It's designed to pull out. You can't pull it too hard, and then just finish off the pull. And then there's a clip here, and then 2 clips here, and then 1 here and here. Anyways, that's going to pull right off. Just set that off to the side. You do have 1 security sticker here. It's going to keep you from doing that, but here, I'll show you how to get that off in just a second. Now we're going to get off these gray pieces here. All you're going to do is pick up on these. Some of them have clips here and here. Some of them don't, depending on what Xbox you have. Mine doesn't. And then you're going to take a small screwdriver, and if you look here, there's going to be 4 holes that are filled in, 5 holes that are filled in. Same thing on this side, same thing on this side. If you have clips in the front, then there will be a clip here. You're going to go down to the second hole underneath the filled in blanks, and you're going to touch in. And then there's a small clip, and I'll show you what those look like in just 1 second. And all you're going to do is you're going to take the screwdriver, and you're literally just pushing these tabs in. And then that's what's making these tabs let go. And they pop right out. You're not prying. Do not pry. Only push. At least on this one. And then when it pops right out. See, it's got the little clips here. And then all you're doing is pushing this clip in away from this piece of plastic to get it off of this lip that's in this hole right there, and it'll come right out. Same thing for the other side. Now this one's got clips in the front. You have to pick up on them. As you can see, there's nothing to get into there. Do the same thing for the side here. And you do this one for this one. And then this back one here comes off. And then now the back right side of this, there's nowhere to grab that. You just have to kind of get weight to the back side, and you literally just pull up on it. And then don't pull on this part right here. Like, you're just going to get it up to this point right here. You're going to get your screwdriver in here. Now this one is the one you have to pry, because you can barely get the top of it. You're just going to barely push that in, and you're only going to be able to grab the top of that. So you're going to push down, you're going to make sure you're hitting this, push in, and then pry just a little bit. Don't hit this piece, just this little lip. And then, as you can see, you're not going to break any of your tabs doing this. Now as far as getting the actual Xbox taken apart, what you're going to have is that you can see these small holes right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Okay, the best way to do this is to flip the Xbox over to where these words are upside down. Okay, you're going to take your 2 fingers and you're going to separate them, and you're going to place them inside the Xbox, and then you're going to take the same flat-headed screwdriver, and you're going to push inside these holes. Okay, you're going to hear them small pop. That's the actual pieces of plastic letting go. It's sometimes it's kind of harder to do, but just keep going back and forth until you get them all. as you can see, it does pop apart. There's a total of 5 little clips here you have to get to pop loose, and once you get those pop loose, it'll come across. Then you're going to come over here, you're going to separate this one, you're going to pop that last one, then you're going to close these back just a little bit, not all the way, and then you'll pull apart the last one, and then that piece comes right off. Then you're going to flip over to the front. Now on this security sticker, as you can see, it's got a small part right here on the sticker that goes up. Okay, and if you look careful, there's 2 strategically placed rips in that if you try to remove this sticker, it'll rip and it'll void your warranty. You can get around this by simply taking the flathead screwdriver, getting underneath the edge right here on the corner, take your finger on top of the screwdriver and just lift just a little bit. Then you're going to finish it off with your fingers, and then just take the edge of the screwdriver and work the sticker up. Okay, if it starts to rip, just stop right where you're at and then go right where the rip part is and do the exact same thing. Work it with the screwdriver using your fingers, and you don't want to rip this, because this is how you keep your warranty from being actually voided. And then once you have it apart, you're just going to take it apart to that line right here. You'll see the crease line right here where the plastic is meeting together. Then you're just going to pop this tab here, tab, tab, and then your last tab. And this thing actually comes right apart now. Oh, once the last tab's done. Now your entire bottom half comes off. Now that that's taken off, I'll go ahead and put this over here to the side. Now you're going to have 6 screws to take off. This is where the T10 comes into play. If you look carefully, the screws that you need to take out have a different color, and they're completely different. They have a flat top and they're shiny. The ones that you're not going to be taking out are the black screws and then the gold screws. The gold screws are holding your electrical components. The black screws hold in your processor chips for the actual Xbox. And then again, you're just going to use your T, and then you're going to remove these 2, or the 6 total. You'll know which ones are the right ones because these are very long screws. If you pull out a short screw, don't worry about it. Just put it back in. You're not going to damage anything. Everything's held together as long as it's put together. So just only take 1 screw at a time. Just to recap, you got one here, 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 and here. Every Xbox is the same. You can't do this wrong. Flip it over, and then literally you're just going to take your eject button, you're going to grab it right here, there's a small clip right there, it'll pop right off. Okay, just take it off, put it to the side, you're not going to damage anything, and then just pull this up and then set it to the side. This is supposed to have its metal. Don't try to take it off because it's plastic welded in, and you'll actually damage it and void your warranty by messing with that. The next part will be the DVD drive. That'll be the part 2 of the series as far as disassembling the Xbox. You know, like I said, if you have any questions, refer to the video and so we'll get going on that.